Hey Amelia, how are you today?
Good, Allie. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Let's go ahead and jump into colons. And colons are a grammar topic that's tested on the SAT writing section. So when we think about colons, there are two different types of colons. So the first type of colon is a colon that's used to introduce a list. Let's look at an example of a sentence that uses a colon in this way. Would you mind reading this first sentence we have here?
Sure. Three virtues seem indispensable for success in this world: honesty, compassion, and patience.
Perfect. So what are the items in our list?
I would say honesty, compassion, and patience.
Perfect, great job. Okay, so we've identified our list and we also see a colon that we have here. And that colon is right before the list. So it's introducing the list for us in the sentence. All right, let's take a look at the second type of colon. So colons that introduce an idea. I think these ones are a little bit trickier because they're less common. You may not have ever even seen a colon used in this way, but they can be really helpful if they're used correctly. So would you mind reading through this sentence for me?
Sure. The message from the voters was clear. If he didn't take the problem seriously, his days in office were numbered.
Perfect. Okay, so we have a colon, but we don't have a list this time. We actually just have like an idea, right? We have like a continuation of the sentence. So let's break this down a little bit and figure out how this colon is being used. So at the beginning of the sentence, we have the message from the voters was clear. So we're introducing this idea of a message that the voters are saying. And then after the colon, we have what the actual message was. If he didn't take the problem seriously, his days in office were numbered. So this is a really nice way to use a colon because instead of breaking up the sentence into multiple sentences or using lots of other punctuation and words, we actually just use a simple colon and we're able to tell the reader that we're introducing this idea of a message, and then we tell them what the message is. So while it's not very common to use a colon in this way, it can be a really useful tool. And on the SAT, we want to watch out for colons being used in this way. This is a great way to combine sentences or make sentences more succinct when we use a colon correctly to introduce an idea.